Srimatre Namaha. In our continued efforts that are being allowed and blessed by the Mother Divine and the Father Divine to understand the ubiquitous Sri Chakram and the one which is least understood by many folks like me. Here is a brief attempt and offering at the lotus feet of our Divine Parents to understand that very powerful chakra which is operational in all our human bodies. We are walking with it, we are being empowered with it, we are it, but we don't understand it. Here is a brief attempt, and thanks to the great devotee Muthuswami Dikshitar and his compositions, which bring the Sri Chakra Archana to us as easy as plucking a low hanging fruit. In the fourth Kirtana, composed in Kamboji, the Kamboji Ragam, Muthuswami Dikshitar prays to Mother as Kamalambikayai, Kanakamshukayai, Karpura Vitikayai, Namaste, Namaste. Kamalambika, O Mother Kamalambika, the one who is wearing a gold sari and the one who is having the shade of Karpuram, crystalline white color like Karpura. To that Divine Mother, I am doing Namaste and Namaste. Now, this shade of color is experienced when the Kundalini rises. That golden light, if you were to recall the Lalita Sahasranamam, Tatillata Samarchi, as the lightning strikes, the color of that gold and white that comes mixed is the one that is being referred to here by our Guru and composer Muthuswami Dikshitar here. In the next lines, the composition goes as Kamala Kanta Anujanai. Essentially, Kamala Kanta is Vishnu and Anuja is brother, Vishnu's younger sister, who this Kamalambika. Kameshwaraya Ajaye. Kameshwari is Mahakameshwara's wife, or Shiva's wife is Kameshwaraya. Ajayai. Ajayai is one. Jayai is Jayate Gachate Jagat. Jayate means birth. Ajayai means the one who does not have birth. Therefore, Purvaja and Supraja. Himagiri Tanujaye Hrimkara Pujai. The one who is born as a daughter to Himagiri Himalayas, therefore Parvati. Here, those of us who are not initiated into Bijaksharas, Muthuswami Dikshitar and devotees like Muthuswami Dikshitar make Bijaksharas. Here he says, Hrimkara Pujai, the mother, you are being prayed to with the Bijaksham Hrimkaram. Which goddess is prayed to with Hrimkaram? When Lalita Tripurasundari lives in Manidvipam, Mother Goddess is called Bhuvaneshwari. Bhuvana plus Ishwari, the one who is ruling all the worlds. What are all the worlds? In the previous episode we discussed there are 14 worlds that are accessible to us on our plane of existence, 7 above and 7 below, with the names Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala, Bhurloka, Bhurloka, Suraloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. Satyaloka being the Brahmaloka. Now these are the 14, and there are many more that are controlled by the Hrimkara Pujai. Why Hrimkaram? There are so many other Bijaksharas of Mother. Hrimkaram is the Bijakshara of Bhuvaneshwari. Bhuvaneshwari is the one who controls all the universes and cosmos. This is the beauty of listening to such compositions. Even if we are not initiated into Bijaksharas and Bija Mantras, listening to the songs will give us the same power as chanting the Bijaksharas and Bija Mantras, which need to be initiated by an adept guru. According to the tradition, one is born into the family, the lineage, and the vasana and the prarabdha bala of a jiva, depending on her or his walk. Next line goes as Kamala Nagara Viharinyai, the one who actually dwells in the city of lotus. Kala Samuha Samharinyai, Khala Samuha is the one who are filled with sins, or the one who are filled with papas. Samharinya, they are all being killed. Those papas are being removed. The one who dwells in the city of lotus is removing all my papas and prarabdhas. Kamaniya Ratna Harinyai, the one who is wearing a very pleasing necklace of pearls, very precious pearls. Kali Kalmasha Pariharinyai. Kali Kalmasha is the prarabdha or the effect of Kali in the Kali Yuga, which essentially constantly distracts us into Maya and therefore pushes us away from Sanatana Dharma. And the one who is making an attempt to reach the feet of the divine parents, mother will ensure the the Kali's effect, papas, are completely removed layer by layer. In the next part, Muthuswami Dikshitar says, Sakala Saubhagyadayaka Kamboja Charanai. Using the Raga's name here, he says, you, O mother, your lotus feet, Kamboja is lotus. Kamboja Charanai, Sakala Saubhagyadaya, your lotus feet bless us with all Saubhagyas, because your lotus feet are the treasure house of all the treasures and all the Saubhagyas. Sankshobhinadi Shakti Yuta Chaturtha Varanayai. Sankshobhinadi Shakti Yuta. Remember, we basically talked about the first goddess of this chakram being called Sarva Sankshobhinyai, the one agitator. The one who agitates us is the one who is actually the first one in the 14 yoginis. Shakti Yuta Chaturtha Varanayai, the 14 triangles that are there in an anti-cyclic order that are being led or started by Sankshobhinyadi Devata. Prakata Chatura Dasa, Bhuvana Bharanayai, essentially going back to that Bhuvaneshwari Chaturdasa. Essentially, we talked about the 14 lokas, that are visible and known. There are other lokas as well that one can only start crossing after he or she explores and understands these 14 prime lokas that are applicable to the human beings for the Matsya Loka or the Bhuloka. Matsya Loka because people who come here have to go one day. Then the next line is Prabala Guru Guha Sampradaya Antakaranayai. Prabala Guru Guha, the Sampradayam in which Guru Guha is the award name or preferred name of Muthuswami Dikshitar, since he is born with the blessings of Muthuswami or Subramanya. He also witnessed Subramanya Swami in Tiruttani. That's when he actually, and Subramanya Swami called him as Guru Guha. From then on, he addressed himself in all the songs as Guru Guha. Prabala Guru Guha Sampradaya Antakarane. Whatever Muthuswami Dikshitar follows internally, which is the Sri Vidya, and in that Sampradayam, the one who is the string in the necklace of pearls, you will find the pearls, but you will never find the string similarly, because it is internally connecting all the pearls, being externally invisible. That essentially means Antakaranayai. Akalanka Rupa Varanayai. Akalanka means there is no flaw, there is no kalankam. And that perfect complexion of yours, which is mixed with gold and milk white, you have been Aparnayai. When you were born as Parvati Himagiri Tanujaya, in the second or third line he mentioned, you became Aparna. Not eating leaves, you lost all the physical beauty because you were doing tapasya to get that Yogi Shiva. And when you got the Yogi Shiva, you also become Suparnaya. Suparna essentially means the one which has beautiful wings, and in Sanskrit, Suparna also means Hamsa, and in Advaita, Hamsa and Paramahamsa is a state, then everyone tries to get to before moksha. Paramahamsa means becoming one with God. That's achieved when they get Jivan Mukti or Jivan Moksha, like a Ramana Maharshi, a Chandrasekharendra Saraswati, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, all of them, or Chandrasekhara Bharati, all of them became Jivan Muktas. While they were alive, they became one with God. They lived on this planet for the benefit of others in order to enable and bless others. Sukara Dhrita Chapa Banai Shobhakaram Anu Konai. Sukara, the beautiful hands that are holding the bhanam and arrows. Shobhanakaram Konai essentially is those are anyone who is holding a weapon will typically scare us, but you holding the weapons is essentially giving us a feeling of a divine protective mother who is there to protect us from all the papas, prarabdhas and sins that we have committed knowingly and unknowingly. Therefore, though you are holding weapons, it doesn't scare us. Shobhana essentially means one which is pleasing and appealing. Sakunkumadi lepanaye. Now, kunkuma that we all used to pray, actual kunkuma that we are supposed to pray with is the real genuine saffron powder, not the kunkumas that we use. Given how expensive kunkuma is, a chemical is mixed in the haldi or the turmeric, and therefore the red color is achieved. Sakunkumanadi lepanaye essentially means the one who is prayed to with the saffron powder. Characharadi kalpanaya, you are the one who makes the mobile and the immobile also cause. What are the immobiles? The mountains, achalams. There are many things that cannot move, the trees, the plants, and there are many things that can move, that have life. Just because our science cannot prove there is no life in it doesn't mean they are lifeless. Our science did not develop to that extent to prove the life in them. Like a Arunachala mountain is known to exist for a very, very, very long time, even prehistoric and before to the dinosaurs and the time as eons known to the mankind now. Therefore, O Mother, you are the cause of all these chara-charas, chara plus acharas. Chikura Vijita Neela Ghanaye Chidananda Purna Ghanaye. Chikura Vijita Neela Ghanaye Chidananda Purna Ghanaye essentially means, O Mother, Chikura Vijita Neela Ghanaye essentially means Chikura Vijita Neela Ghanaye, the whose black hair helps me overcome the dark clouds of ignorance. If we were to quote our Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya in Saundarlahari, he says, Duno Dudvantam Nastulita Dalitendi Varavanam Ganastigdaka Chikura Nikurambam Tavashive Yadiyam Saurabhyam Sahajam Upalabdam Sumanaso Vasantyasmin Manye Valavadana Vati Vitapinam. Therefore, O Mother, who recalls your dark matted hair, his or her ignorance will be dispelled. That's exactly what Muthuswami Dikshidhar borrows here. Says, Chikura Vijita Neela Ganaye, Chidananda Purna Ganaye. You are the one who is filled with that bliss of the Supreme Conscious. Chidananda Purna, full Ganaye, the full essence, solid. This is a brief attempt at the full Kirtana of the fourth one that Muthuswami Dikshidhar composed in Kamboji Ragam. Stay blessed, spread the bliss around. Srimatre Namaha.